Hey there everyone, Ching Chong Long Ding Dong here, and welcome to episode number 40 of Let's Semi-Blindly Play Through Eternal Eyes on the PlayStation 1. Side note, doesn't that opening just flow so well, you guys? Am I fucking alone here? Yeah? I am? Okay, I'll stop and move on. Anyway, friends, in our last episode, we just continued making our way through Chalet's Tower. As always is the drill, once we are in the thick of dungeon crawling, I have no idea how many more floors await, but without further ado, we are ready to just dive right in. We might be able to squeeze 2 floors into one. I think that would be ideal if I could kind of keep it moving so that we don't have like 7 episodes devoted to individual floors. And oh, now that's a blast from the past. I think we are all very well accustomed to this, what is it called, Dogu 1 or something? Hold on, let's relive the memories. I think it was it Ranjit that turned into and yes, it is Dogu 1. So my memory's not totally trash, just most of the time, but not all the time. So Mahamar and Hamarga, I still don't know why they have 2 different names for this. Doesn't it seem like it does the same thing? A pillar of fire rises under the feet, it's medium, and more than 1 pillar of fire rises. Okay, so one is AoE, and maybe the other one is single target, but they're both medium tier. I mean, clearly they're different spells. It's just weird that they, made the names so similar. But alright, moving on. Looks like these are the color progressions for Dogu. Oh yeah, this one's Dogu 2. Holy shit. And it knows Messiah as well as Jigia. We've seen those spells before, so moving on. I guess the purple friend over here is Dogu 3. And yes, it is Dogu 3. And he knows Ignis. What? And then Igniga. I don't think we've seen Igniga before, but Ignis feels kind of old school, doesn't it? Or am I the only one thinking that? And oh my gosh, I just totally hit my elbow. Feels bad, man. I think I'm just a really animated person when I talk, because half of the time, you guys, I am just like flailing my arms around. Well, I shouldn't say half the time. It depends on what I'm talking about. Like, obviously, if I'm having to give a boring lecture or a speech or something, I think being more composed, it just kind of works with what you're doing. Also, I think if you're discussing a topic that is a little bit boring, it's hard to be that animated about it. But I mean, you can still find a way to keep it exciting and fresh for your audience. But, you know, when I'm just sitting here shooting the shit with you guys, there's no reason why I can't just be shaking my ass and doing handstands. Actually, I'm just kidding. I couldn't do a handstand to save my fucking life. But no matter. Oh, crap. I can't reach any of you suckers. What about Tempera? No. We're just, I'm wondering, you guys, if this was a mistake even pulling myself up here, and if I should have made them come for me. But it might not be a big deal if I can kill the one that's... Well, let me think about this. Maybe the one that's facing Harash, if I kill... Whoa, that was some serious damage to the folks in the back. This might have been a mistake. Holy guacamole! Oh, good. Please focus on Luke. I would much prefer that because he can kind of take that to the face a little bit better than everyone else can. But, my darlings, I guess shifting gears here while they kind of go through their motions, what do you guys all have planned for the U.S. Thanksgiving holiday? It is coming up, and oh my gosh. If I can just take a second, I'm sure everyone always says this as the year approaches its conclusion, this is not a new statement. I think everyone, every single year says this around like October, November, and especially in December, where there's this feeling of almost astonishment at how quickly, or at least seemingly so, the year kind of flies by, or flew by, I guess, looking at it in retrospect. I genuinely feel like 2018 went so fast, and I don't know if it was because around this time last year, there was just still a lot that was happening with regard to finishing up things for my father's estate. And in general, there was just a lot that was happening. I won't kind of go down that path right now. But I think the start of 2018, it was incredibly hectic. And there was just always this looming sense of worry, like there was something else that needed to be done, and there was a sense of urgency, I think, with a lot of things I was handling and I was tasked with overseeing. You know what, Luke? Let's throw you up here because you're fucking blocking everyone with your fat ass. Actually, Luke looks great. My apologies, Luke. Let me not talk shit about you. But woohoo, there goes one. I feel like these guys aren't really doing too much to us, so I don't know if they're okay with dying. What a weird puppet design, though, you guys. Let's be fucking real. But anyway, actually, I wonder if I shouldn't have killed him because that's going to make it hard to land these other AoEs. Oh, my God. That's okay. We'll try... I guess we're not trying Jijia. I'm going to have to stick... See? Do you guys see this? I can't get everyone this way. Shit. I am such a fucking moron. I can't believe I didn't do this. Or I didn't leave this guy here because that would have allowed me to hit everybody. But it's all good. In the neighborhood, I think in our next set of turns, they're all going to die. So we more than likely will be able to have another floor in this episode. I guess depending on if there are any cutscenes following this, that might pad everything another 3 or 4 minutes. Or if I get lost in thought and start rambling about bullshit. You know, either one is a possibility. But again, I digress, as is the story of my life. So 2018 started off with... I think just a lot of leftover bullshit from 2017 and everything that happened with my father passing away. Oh, that motherfucker's trying to run? I don't think so. Y'all better get your asses right back over here. So once we got to, I think, the summer, there was like a different shift where I don't think things were stressful in the same way, but Andrew and I, once again, we moved. This time I wouldn't necessarily call it cross country, but it was still a fairly big distance from Wisconsin to North Carolina. And, you know, just doing all the prepping for that and trying to, oh my God, Luke, I guess it is what it is. I'm going to have to just kill one of these guys, and it might be you, because you look like you're wanting to make a run for it, and I cannot have that. Not on my watch, sir. Not on my watch. So the summer of this year made things fly by as well, in the sense that there was so much to do with this move, and there was an overlap period where I was still working for my Wisconsin company and I was doing a lot of remote work in addition to trying to get settled in here. So it was a little nuts, you guys, and I don't know why I do this to myself, and I never say no, and I take on a million different projects, but you know, that's how it goes with me. I can't fucking say no, and I don't know if I got this from my dad, because I remember he used to always be pretty busy with things too, and I can recall thinking like, Dad, what the fuck? Just tell them no. Like, what are you doing? Then fast forward, I'm doing the exact same shit he did that used to drive me nuts about stretching himself too thin and trying to do too much for too many people. So that made the summer busy, and it was a type of stress, but it certainly wasn't the same thing as the summer of 2017 or even early 2018. So I'm not even pretending like it was nearly that same level of anxiety or of that pervasive sensation of urgency like I was just referring to. You, please. Okay. I thought he was going to fuck up my chest. I was about to be real mad about that. So with all of that being said, this year I feel has just approached its conclusion so fast. Like I still can't believe Andrew and I have been here since, we got here what? Was it mid-July? End of July? Something like that. So yeah, let's see. August, September, October, November. So we've been here for about 4 months now, which is crazy to think. It doesn't feel real to me. I would say, okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to destroy this so that, oh, did he just smash that with his face? Or I should say her face. I'm sorry, LaFern. You look a little different now, and I'm having a hard time still associating you with the beautiful little fairy that you once were, but just look at LaFern's face. Like, what the fuck? And that zoom in was so perfectly timed. Thanks, game. I appreciate you. But anyway, it's just crazy to think that Andrew and I have been here already for a golden apple. I didn't even see what the first treasure chest was because I was too busy running my mouth, you know, story of my life. But the point of all of that being said is just to offer that 2018 blasted by for me. And I know everyone's experience is different. If 2018 was just full of drama and bullshit for you, maybe it's progressed a little more slowly. Or on the flip side, if it was like mine, where there wasn't necessarily a whole bunch of bullshit, but there was just a lot that you needed to do and you were focused on it and you, I guess, kept your... Oh, let me see. I'm trying to look and see if there's something. Hold on, I'll finish that up. Thought in just a second, darlings. Did we get, maybe it was just two, oh, a clown costume? Is that new or am I full of shit? I was not paying attention to that chest before the golden apple. I think this one's new. A cheerful clown costume looks so joyful that it puts the enemy off. I don't know what that means, but we'll look at that here in just a moment. And I guess the golden apple is going to be a consumable? I mean, it would make sense. And yes, it is, friends, and the description does offer that it is a shining apple that is eaten by the gods. Restores a large amount of HP. Too bad we haven't really needed to worry about HP restoration. I mean, maybe I could be doing a better job of handling that, but it is what it is. So let's take a look here. We've got Dragon Claws and Sensetsukon. I would like to see how that clown suit holds up. And it does appear as though it is a defensive item, which, doi, it goes on your body. It makes sense for it to be such. And it does raise luck as well. I don't think this is going to work nicely for Olivier or Harash, but we can look and see, I suppose. I don't, ooh, it brings up a lot of things, but your attack drops by 20 for this. What about this? What you think about this, Harash? Ooh, your attack drops much more. Maybe the ice horn is what needs to go. It's, I don't know. I don't know, friends. I don't know. It's so hard to know for sure what I want to do. Okay, I might replace, I'm saying this out loud mostly for me, the ice horn on Harash with the clown costume. He is going to take a hit of 20 points to his attack, but it raises 3 other stats fairly considerably, so I think this might be what I want to do. Wait a minute. Laferne, why? Wait. This lowers your MP by, 40 points. I don't know about this. And magic attack. Nope, we're gonna keep the pointy horn, but let's see how the Kempo-gi or Kempo-G. So HP is going to go down by 20, but we do see MD goes up by 20, so already we're offsetting the actual point change. And luck, her luck's base level, right? So 94? Oh, very nice. Okay. I think this is a good exchange. I'm worried about our HP being a little bit lower, but bringing up the magic defense is a good thing. And luck, again, I don't know if I really care that much about this stat, but I guess, I don't know. Should we we'll do this. We'll swap out the Kempo-G or Kempo-gi. Harash, I was entertaining the ice horn anyway. What do I think about the Kempo whatever on you? Ooh. This actually might not be super bad. We will see a little bit of a boost to HP, but again, attack is going to drop by 20. I mean, that goes without saying. We're removing the ice horn. That gives that boost to that specific stat. I don't know if the defense boost of 20 is needed, though, but I am throwing Harash kind of in the thick of everything. But then magic defense goes down, but only by, what, 10? I actually wasn't paying attention. I think it went down by 10. Y'all, I don't know. And I hate deliberating over these sorts of things to this extent because it's really not a humongous deal. So maybe let's just leave Harash as he is, and we'll just throw some jewels at folks and call it a little bit of an earlier episode once again. I don't really want to tack on, oh gosh, lots of magic opportunities for folks here. I don't want to tack on another, ooh, Lavina, whoop whoop. It's about to be a wrap for the enemies. Don't want to tack on another floor this late in the game. Like maybe if it was we were only about 10 minutes in, I would say it's worth it. But I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying over here. So Yellow Beast on Lafern. Ooh, learn Shaker. I always think of Earth Shaker when I see the word shaker. Or I guess an ass shaker works too. You know, whatever fits your lifestyle and whatever you've been doing with your life the most, I suppose. So Glackanus is what Olivier just pulled out of that. And Mist Cutter. We've not seen this, but it sounds so specific to Haresh's form that I bet it's just a rename of a spell. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like how Ripple Effect was a different version of something else. Oh, but this allows Haresh to learn more magic. Sorry, Lafern. Sucks to be you. I want to bring up magic in Kishone? What the fuck? Haresh, what are you doing? Well, you guys already know. Let's take a look at this. So we got Kishone, which is recovery from the AV status, so basically trash, and Mist Cutter, same effect as Shaker. So that's what I meant when I said it's just like a rename of different spells that we've seen, or I guess sort of the basic spells. This is the puppet-specific version of that, or the, I don't know how else to describe that. It's really weird that they did that instead of, especially because it just says same effect as Shaker, then why not just give Shaker? I don't know if changing the name brings any added level of depth or uniqueness, because the uniqueness is in name only. Perhaps if they also implemented special effects that were tailored to the puppet that has this unique name, it would make more sense to me, but just changing it in description only, and not even in description because it just says same effect as Shaker. It doesn't even give you the description for Shaker, so you need to have Shaker on someone else or have seen it before to know what the fuck it even does. So I think this was a weird thing for them to do. I would have rather them just put Shaker here and have the description, but whatever. Again, nobody cares what I think, and this game came out so long ago, there's really no point in worrying too much about little mechanics and quirks like that. So, with all of that being said, my darlings, we are going to go ahead and call this an episode, but when we come back together in video number 41, we're going to head immediately into the 6th floor. We did all of our throwing of the jewels, we checked out the new spells, and we did a little bit of equipment swapping, I think. Mostly just on Lafern, right? We gave her the clown costume just to add to how amazing she looks. And by amazing, I mean rough as fuck. we threw a clown suit on top of her looking like a very upset, almost electrocuted version of Daffy Duck. But I still love you, Lafern. I'm trying to deal with you looking this way, so we're just gonna keep taking steps forward and try not to dwell too much on what happened a few episodes ago when everyone transformed into the beings that they presently are. So anyway, darlings, thank you so very much for watching me. My name is Rabbit. This is my semi-blind run of Eternal Eyes on the PlayStation 1, and I am so excited about having you guys here with me for the ride. So take good care of yourselves, be kind, and I look forward to meeting up with you in just a moment in video number 41.